Hey guys, so I didn't even plan on making a video today. I have tons of shipping to do. You'll see all those products in the background. I just launched a new product and I have tons of units that I have to get shipped out. I had it shipped to me because I like looking over my first order to make sure everything's in place and everything looks good before I have it shipped directly to the warehouse later. So, I didn't plan on making a video, but I'm going to right now because I've been getting a question a lot that's bothering me. There's people that are afraid to jump in with Amazon because they keep being told that it's too saturated. So, I'm just going to put this straightforward. If you're one of the people saying that Amazon is too saturated, could you please stop? You're lying to people and trying to say that's too saturated, or you're on the other side and you just don't know what you're doing, so you actually think that it's saturated. Guess what? Yes, there's a lot of people selling on Amazon, but let me show you the numbers so that you can see that the amount of people selling on Amazon is not growing at the same rate as the number of people buying on Amazon. Okay, so in 2016, beginning of 2016, there were 54 million people buying on Amazon. This year, there's 80 million Amazon Prime members. So almost 30 million people have signed up to buy on Amazon in the last year. So how many people are selling? Sure, you might be seeing 5,000 people interested in signing up for a course. Do the math. 5,000 people wanting to sign up compared to 30 million people signed up to buy. So the amount of sales per seller has increased at a rapid rate. So, if that continues like they project it's going to, they're going to project Amazon to be the first $1 trillion a year revenue company. If that happens, then, the rate of sellers signing up on Amazon is not nearly as quick as the number of people buying on Amazon. So there's going to be way more people making a full-time income selling on Amazon. There's going to be way more people making millions of dollars a year on Amazon. So the best time to jump in is right now. Sure, 2 years ago, there would have been less products offered, but the market wasn't as good as it was as today. So if you do the best product research and you know the best methods to find good products and you're offering products not offered, you're going to reach more people now than you ever would have in the past. Sure, if your method is to go on Jungle Scout and just find a product in the database that, like every other course shows you, then yes, it's going to be really saturated because you're going to be finding products offered by, 35 to 50 other people. Let's look at dog collars real quick. I had this pulled up to show you. There's 111,000 people offering dog collars on Amazon. If that's your goal, to sell dog collars, yes, it's going to be too saturated. But if you understand product research and you understand to think outside the box and to find products you can differentiate and what that all means, guess what? You can really do well. And if you're sitting here and you're saying, well, I don't understand anything about Amazon, I don't know how to sell, I don't know how to think outside the box, take my course. I'm not here to try to push my course on you. I'm here because I want to tell you that right now is the best time to sell on Amazon. So my course was launched on Friday. I've had people all weekend saying, I've taken courses for months. I haven't found a product. I took your course. You taught me how to think outside the box. I already found a product in the first 5 days. That's crazy. I'm so excited that the reviews are so good. The responses are so awesome. I'm sure in this video you'll see comments below. If you've already signed up for my course, could you just please comment and talk to people about, what you've learned so far? That this course offers, product research information that you haven't seen anywhere else, because I know it's true. So if this is you and you're saying, well, people are telling me it's too saturated, don't listen to them. Just wash that away. It's not true. If you have good product research methods and you know how to find good products, now is the best time to sell on Amazon. Sure, there's more products being offered, but guess what? There's new products being created every day at the same time. So now you can find good products that nobody's offering and offer it to a much larger market than you could have before. So now is the best time to jump in selling on Amazon. Don't listen to people saying that it's too saturated because they're just lying or they don't know what they're doing. Probably the second one, actually, because a lot of people jump in on Amazon not knowing what they're doing and then they just get frustrated and they leave. So even if you see, 10,000 people signing up for a course, you're saying, wow, there's 10,000 new sellers. No, there's not. Let me tell you why. because one, people get discouraged really easily and they quit. Or number two, they don't even start in the first place. A lot of people will buy courses, they'll get all excited about it, seeing all this money people are being made, but then after they see, the process of having to order an item, having to sign up for an LLC, it can be daunting for some people, so they just get discouraged and they don't even start in the first place. So, let me tell you, if you take my course, it's A through Z. It literally will show you every step of selling on Amazon, breaks it down very easily. Take it one step at a time. Watch a video a day and take that step, one step every day. It's going to make your stress so much lower. I'm not telling you have to buy my course. You can go buy another course. You can just try to do the research on your own. That's okay too. But I'm just saying that don't give up this opportunity because you've been told that it's too saturated. It's not. I'm going to show you one more thing. The annual income on Amazon, 2012, $61 billion in revenue for Amazon. This year, $135 billion in revenue. So it's more than double in a 4-year span. I'll tell you right now, the number of sellers on Amazon has not doubled in a 4-year span. So the amount of money each seller is making has increased every single year. Because the amount of revenue taken in by Amazon is not going at the same rate as the amount of sellers. The amount of sellers is going at this pace. The amount of people, the amount of income that Amazon's pulling in, the amount of revenue, the amount of money people are making on Amazon is going at this pace. Much faster. It's climbing at a much faster rate than the number of sellers coming into the market. So jump in right now. Don't get discouraged. The number one thing I see is people wanting to sell on Amazon and then they just get discouraged and they decide, no, I'm just going to play it safe. I'm going to go to my 9-to-5 job. Guess what? You live one time. That's why I'm doing this. I just graduated. I had job offers to go work a safe job that's making $60,000 a year. I collect a, daily paycheck, a weekly paycheck or whatever. And I could have just gotten health insurance. I could have went and, just lived a pretty normal life, and that's it. Guess what? I wanted more than that. I wanted the opportunity to make so much more than that. And that's what Amazon has offered me, because I am now making more money than I could have ever made working for somebody else. At 21, my opportunities are endless at this point. I could go anywhere. So, I jumped in. Yes, when I jumped in, there were less people selling, but the market wasn't as good as it is today. My products that are selling good are selling 2 or 3 times as many as they were before because, there's 2 or 3 times as many buyers buying my products. So jump in on the market right now, capitalize on the fact that there's more people signing up for Amazon than ever before, and just go for it. Take that risk. That's the one thing I can't stress enough. Just take the risk. If you want to play it safe, then your life is going to be safe and, it's not going to be super exciting. If you want to take a risk, jump off the ledge, go for it. Live life adventurous. Go for it. That's the number one thing I can tell you. I'm not telling you have to jump in and take my course. That's not what I'm saying. Just jump into learning. Jump into the knowledge of what FBA is. Don't get discouraged by the fact that somebody else is saying, oh, you can't do it. Let me tell you, when I started selling, I was 14 years old. I was selling on eBay. And at that time, I looked up, can you make a full-time living on eBay? You know what the response was? No. Everybody was like, eBay's good for side money. Guess what? I was 14 years old. I did $85,000 in sales when I was 14 years old on eBay. And I was like, what the heck are these people talking about? I figured it out in 1 year and I know how to make $85,000. I don't know what they were talking about. People are always discouraging. If you don't understand something, don't talk about it. If you're saying, I think it's saturated because I'm not doing well, don't talk about it because you don't even understand what you're talking about. So don't get discouraged and don't tell people that it's saturated just because you're not doing well. Maybe you're doing something wrong. Amazon's not too saturated because every day there's new sellers excelling and doing great. My number one goal for this channel is to feature as many of my students as possible showing their success. they're jumping in right now, and you'll see the success stories from these students who are jumping at the same time as you, having success. If the market was too saturated, then nobody would be having success. People are having success. Jump in right now. Take your opportunity. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. I hate seeing that people are saying the market's too saturated and you can't sell on Amazon anymore, because the opportunity is greater than it's ever been, and it's such a lie to be told that it's too saturated. So if you have any questions, please message me. Please subscribe to the channel. Yeah, that's it.